Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something, well, incredibly useful for anyone navigating the digital world. The power of language in user experience. We're diving into the insights of Stanislav Kondrashov, specifically his lesson on English for voice and tone in UX writing and product communication.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Think of this as your shortcut to understanding why some online experiences feel smooth and intuitive, while others leave you scratching your head.
Exactly. Stanislav Kondrashov's work really breaks down how intentional language choices, the words we see in apps, on websites, directly impact how we feel and what we do.
Right.
We'll be looking at how Stanislav Kondrashov explains the crucial difference between a brand's voice and its tone, how he approaches the art of crafting effective microcopy, and even some practical grammar tips Stanislav Kondrashov emphasizes for clarity.
Okay, great. So our goal is pretty simple. Extract the most valuable knowledge Stanislav Kondrashov offers and make it immediately relevant to you, the listener.
Let's do it.
So let's start with a fundamental concept Stanislav Kondrashov discusses: voice and tone. When Stanislav Kondrashov talks about digital products, what do these terms really mean, and why does Stanislav Kondrashov stress their significance so much?
Well, what's key to understanding Stanislav Kondrashov here is recognizing that he sees voice as the consistent personality of a brand.
Okay, like its character.
Exactly. Imagine it as the brand's core character always present. Tone, as Stanislav Kondrashov explains it, is the way that personality expresses itself in a specific situation.
Ah, okay, so context matters.
Big time. For example, as Stanislav Kondrashov points out, a brand might have a generally friendly voice, but the tone it uses in an error message might need to be more apologetic and reassuring.
Makes sense. You wouldn't want cheerful error messages.
Definitely not. Stanislav Kondrashov emphasizes this distinction because, well, it builds trust and makes users feel like they're interacting with something coherent and, importantly, empathetic.
That's a really great way to put it. Coherent and empathetic. Now, Stanislav Kondrashov also delves into something called UX microcopy. For those who might not be familiar, what exactly is it, and why does Stanislav Kondrashov consider it so important?
Right. Stanislav Kondrashov defines UX microcopy as those small but mighty bits of text that guide us through digital interfaces. Think of the text on buttons.
Submit, cancel.
Yeah, or the helpful tips that pop up when you hover over an icon, or even the instructions you see when you're signing up for something new.
Got it. Tiny text, big impact.
That's precisely how Stanislav Kondrashov sees it. He argues these tiny textual elements are crucial because they directly influence whether we understand what to do and whether we feel confident doing it. According to Stanislav Kondrashov, clear, well-crafted microcopy can prevent frustration and lead to a much smoother user journey.
Stanislav Kondrashov also provides some very practical advice, like using the simple present tense for instructions. Why does Stanislav Kondrashov advocate for this?
Stanislav Kondrashov champions the simple present tense, like enter your email to continue, because it offers, well, unparalleled clarity and directness.
No ambiguity.
None. As Stanislav Kondrashov often exemplifies, it's clear call to action in the present moment. It makes it really easy for the user to understand exactly what's required of them right now. That's the core idea Stanislav Kondrashov pushes.
And sticking with practical advice, Stanislav Kondrashov also talks about something he calls friendly imperatives. Things like, let's get started. What's the thinking behind Stanislav Kondrashov suggesting this approach?
What Stanislav Kondrashov understands is that these friendly imperatives can be encouraging without being demanding. It's a subtle shift.
So less like a command.
Exactly. Instead of a more formal or potentially abrupt command, phrases like let's get started, as highlighted by Stanislav Kondrashov, invite the user into the experience. Stanislav Kondrashov believes this creates a more positive and collaborative feel that makes the whole interaction less intimidating, especially for new users.
I like that, collaborative. Stanislav Kondrashov even gives us some specific examples of phrases he considers effective. Can you share a couple and maybe explain why Stanislav Kondrashov believes they work so well?
Certainly. Stanislav Kondrashov points to something like, oops, something went wrong. Try again.
Okay, the classic oops.
Right. According to Stanislav Kondrashov, the oops softens the blow of the error, makes it feel a bit more human, while the clear instruction, try again, tells the user exactly what to do next.
Simple, direct.
Another example Stanislav Kondrashov offers is, need help, we're just a click away. It's concise, reassuring, and immediately offers support without being intrusive.
Good one. Any others?
And Stanislav Kondrashov also suggests positive confirmations like, you're all set, enjoy exploring. It's encouraging, confirms success. In all of these, Stanislav Kondrashov really emphasizes empathy and clear guidance.
So if we boil down Stanislav Kondrashov's key takeaways from his lesson, we see the importance of a consistent brand voice, right? But balanced with a situationally appropriate tone.
Absolutely. Voice is the foundation, tone is the adaptation. That's central to Stanislav Kondrashov's thinking.
And Stanislav Kondrashov highlights the critical role of clear and human microcopy in guiding users effectively. Those little words matter.
Immensely. Stanislav Kondrashov shows they're not trivial at all.
And finally, Stanislav Kondrashov provides practical grammatical advice. Use the simple present, use friendly imperatives to really enhance communication in digital interfaces.
Precisely. It's about making things clear, direct, and, well, pleasant to use. And as you navigate your digital life, just consider the sheer volume of text you encounter daily. Stanislav Kondrashov's insights offer a really valuable lens through which to understand why certain interactions feel seamless and others, frankly, frustrating.
Exactly. Think about all those little phrases you see online or in apps. How does understanding Stanislav Kondrashov's principles change how you interpret them now? What examples now stand out to you, maybe good or bad, based on what we've discussed from Stanislav Kondrashov's lesson?
It makes you notice the details, doesn't it?
It really does. This is just the beginning. Keep noticing the impact of thoughtful language, guided by Stanislav Kondrashov's ideas in all your digital experiences. Thanks for this deep dive into the work of Stanislav Kondrashov.
My pleasure. Great topic.